Okay, let's head to work. Today is a bit of a special day, or at least a special morning, because I get to ride in something completely crazy. Oh, this is about to drop. I have to go to a workshop first thing in the morning, and I have the keys to this. This is a 1997 Toyota Hilux. Oh, still uses a key and everything. How old-fashioned is that? All right. Let's get to work, shall we? And just like that, lunch has been bought. Don't want to film in the convenience store because there's just too many people. And back on the road. This is such a funny car. Back there, good. It's a pretty long car, so I'm not very used to it yet, because I've only driven this like once. This is like my second time, and I only drove it for like very short distance the first time. This is not my car, by the way. This is my boss's own car, personal car. The history of this car is that it used to be working for a fire station on an island on Shikoku in Japan. And apparently, it seems like there isn't a lot of fire-related accidents on that island because it has only done 8,000 kilometers for a car that's already 28 years old. And the whole car still feels brand spanking new. I mean, not like brand new, but it feels as tight as a drum. So I low-key like it. It's a very special car. And because it's a Toyota Hilux, it is indestructible, as confirmed by Top Gear. So I quite like this car. I think it's a pretty special car. It's vibrating a little too much. Don't read anything into that. Sorry, I had to align the AC vents because my OCD cannot handle it. So yes, this car used to be working for a fire station, and then it retired. It came up to auction. I think my boss bought 4 of them. And then he sold 3 of them. He sold 3 of them overseas. And he kept one for himself. So this car used to be red with all the fire station equipments in the back, like all the hoses and pipes. And then he removed them, restored the pickup, and resprayed it. So it used to be red, and now it's this kind of bluish gray, I guess you can call it. Which I still think looks pretty cool, but it would look even cooler if it was red. Very spacious car. Has manual windows. Has all the dials you need very clearly. Oh, an S15. Looks cool. 5th gear. Man, this is amazing. I'll scroll up a little bit because it's a bit too windy. Always match the edge right there. The bottom corner rule when rolling up and down a window. And also the perspective on this car, because at the office we usually just drive around like sports cars or super low down cars. So being able to sit in this lifted up Hilux and get to see like everything is a completely new perspective to me. And of course I have to thank James for trusting me with this car, because I only took it for a short drive last night to have dinner, and then I snapped some photos with it, and I have to say it looks very, very beefy, and I've never felt manlier than last night. Oh. Everything is pretty smooth sailing so far. I'll arrive at the workshop at around 9:50, which is still 10 minutes early, which is good because I don't want to be late. Got lunch, heading back to the office later. We have like 3 customers today. But I just want to like film this, like driving this Toyota Hilux. That's the main point of recording, because I don't often get to drive James's personal car. And it's always an experience because his cars are just weird. There's no other way to put it. They're just weird. They're either super rare, super old, super small, or super modified. Like, there isn't really a normal car. Was that a Dodge Challenger? Or a Charger? I don't know how to differentiate between those two, but they look cool. I really love the analog dials and also the sound of the indicator. It has a very crisp tick to it, like there is something mechanical inside ticking. I also like the knobs, the dials. We're at an age where we like physical things more than digital things, because now all the cars just have one big iPad on it. But when it is an iPad, you can't physically feel what button you're touching. So if, let's say, I want to adjust an aircon, I have to look at the screen to know if I'm clicking the AC. But if it's a knob or a lever, then you know. You just pull it and push it, or you turn it. Like, there's a physical feedback so that you know what you're doing. Unlike if you have an iPad, you could be clicking anywhere, but you still wouldn't get anything. So there is a oddly satisfying, oh god, why is it so fast? There's an oddly satisfying feeling sitting in an old car. But luckily, most of the cars that James bought for rental, they're considerably older cars, so they still have a lot of knobs, dials, levers. Not cranks, but because cranks are a little bit too extreme, but they're just easier to get acquainted to, rather than just having one big iPad. Normally, the screen would just be the sat nav or like the Bluetooth, but not like for everything, because that's just too much. If everything is an iPad, I would throw up. The fastest way to make the light turn green when it's red, you just put it in first gear, hold down the clutch, and then you put it back in the neutral and then release the clutch again, and then it's gonna turn green directly. Like, that's one of the life hacks I've learned from Instagram Reels. Oh god, it actually did turn green. I like this car. This car is cool. It has a very, very cool factor in it. It's not fast. Doesn't corner like an 86 or anything like that, but it's just a cool car. I'll learn to appreciate like cool things. It doesn't have to be always just fast and furious. It can be slow and chill as well. Cruising at 60 almost, at 1,500 RPM, window down, little to no cars on the road. Life's good, life's good. See all these barbed wires because right next to me is the airport. We're literally circling the outside of the airport, as you can see already. It's very cool because sometimes you get to see like a huge 747 cargo plane or a huge A380 just landing on top of your head because the runway is just there. And there are a lot of plane spotting spots around Narita Airport as well. So if you are a plane spotting enthusiast, highly recommend coming to Narita Airport. There are a few parks, a few mountains, even just on the road you get to see the plane super clearly. And sometimes it's pretty intimidating because it's right on top of your head. And also there is a very interesting history about Narita Airport because before the airport was officially built, there was a war between the farmers and the people who wants to, like the government who wants to build the airport. There's like a big argument and it ended up being like a fight and a lot of people died, I think. And even till now you can still see like the remnants of the fight. Some landowners still refuse to move out, and in the middle of the airport there's like 2 small houses and then like a farm, and then there's even like a shrine right in the middle of the runway. So not middle of the runway but like the middle of the airport, so that the plane has to move or like circle around the little house and the little shrine. So when the airplane lands, it usually takes like, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes just to taxi to the gate because they have to make their way around the houses, around the shrine, and the taxi lane is not straight, it's all curvy and stuff. Like if you go on Google Maps, you will see it. You'll see like it has a very weird bends and turns, and then right in the middle there's like 1 or 2 farms. I assume that the vegetable is gonna smell like kerosene, but if he's a plane spotter, then I guess it's a win-win. Kerosene vegetables, and he gets the plane spot for free. Oh, there he is. There's my boss. Oh God. Oh, there's a spider on my rear view mirror. Everything's done. To pack my stuff first. And make sure the light is off. Turn off the car. Oh God. Ugh. There you go.
そうね、要はね、ここに当たるかの問題なのね、この辺。外径が大きくなると、こういうところに、こっち側もそう、こういうところとか。あ、ここは大丈夫だと思うけど、こっちのフレームが怖いから、こういうとこ。それだけちょっと動ける。
そうですね、最近はそうで。消防車ですね。そうですね。安く店頭賞で80万円単位です。あとその後ろのポンプが結構したり、いや結構ちょっとついてます。これはキャップですね。星のやつ2つで取り外しと。 ロックなことないのガン使ったのを持ってます。
わかりました。とりあえずお預かりして
はい。ゆっくりで結構です。全然
わかりました。
おもちゃです。ではよろしくお願いします。はい。
どうぞ。
どうぞ。
はい。
カメラです。
そうです、カメラです。うわっ。Sweet. Oh God. Oh, jumping in straight to another car shouldn't be a problem. He's a super chill guy at the workshop. Whoa! It's kind of hot today, actually. Mirror adjusted here, adjusted here, adjust the mirror a little bit. Oh, the clutch is so heavy, it's kind of matte. The customer is coming to pick up this car today, which is always cool. An old Subi, very nice. Driving back to the office right now, it's still 9:58 technically. It is now 9:58. We technically don't open until 10. So that's all good. And I think the customer is picking this up at around 10:30-ish. Oh God. Oh, the clutch is so heavy. It's like a proper leg workout today. I don't even need to do leg day anymore if that's the case. This car also has a particularly long story. We just fixed up the steering wheel pump because the dealer gave us like a defect one. And the steering became extremely heavy. Not that it's any lighter now, but I quite like a heavy steering because you get more feedback and you feel like you're in control of the car. You know exactly what the steering wheel is doing, and it's giving you very, very strong feedback, especially like here if you throw it around the corner. You can feel what the car is doing, which is a good thing. If the steering wheel is too light, you just feel like you're steering nothing. And a lot of parts have been switched out cosmetically, waxed the car. The front scoop, the hood scoop, was not in the best state. There were a lot of paint coming off, and we resprayed them. We changed out the rear bumper because it was a charge speed bumper and it was too thick. So if you back up to those parking where there's like a curb at the end, it's gonna take the whole bumper off if someone's not careful. So we found the original bumper, put it back on. Just yesterday we changed out the tires. So yeah, a lot has been done to the car. Now it's in very, very good nick. Very, very Genki, as they say. the clutch is somehow very, very easy on this car, because I think this is one of the cars where I've never stalled before. It's just that the clutch is extremely hard, but it's very, very difficult to stall. I mean, I've stalled more than a couple times on different cars. Just because I forgot where the biting point is every time I get into a different car, but for this, it's just extremely easy, because maybe the clutch is very heavy so that you would be more careful with it, or it just takes a bit more strength to lift up or to hold it. So this car is extremely easy to handle, actually, even though the clutch is a little bit heavy and the steering is also a little bit heavy. Everything just feels very, very robust, you know, very tight, very nice. All right, now we're back at the office. I still have a full day ahead of me, but since my camera is going to run out of battery, I'm gonna call it a video for now. See you guys next time.